It's 11:20. At our top story this hour, the death toll from the wildfires on Maui now stands at 96, and Hawaii's governor warns that 10 to 20 people might be found dead each day for the next several days. Authorities say nearly 3,000 structures have been destroyed. 2 fires are still not completely contained. We'll have much more on this story coming up at 11:31. It's 11:21, time now for the Healthy Eating Report.
When thinking about foods for recovery and healing, most think about fruit or vegetables. However, poultry can also play an important role in immune function and healing. I'm Dr. Brian Ralston from Loyola Medicine with Healthy Eating. Specific amino acids play important roles.
I just want to know, like, what was the wildest stuff you seen on Market Street? What was the wildest stuff you seen on Market Street?
Me? Only nigga driving a Cadillac convertible.
What about Superfly?
They was up, but they didn't go down there.
Oh, he stayed on top of the hill.
Yeah.
They gave E-Fish Aqua Award, the one that owned the cone. It used to be a laundromat. He turned them over to a hair place. Pete. You know what I'm saying? Old Pete. He'd be on Market Street all along. And the other.
Well, Pete from the old world.
Huh?
He from the world I'm from.
Yeah. He like one of the first black owners, business owners. Him and that other guy that owned Toby's now and all that stuff. He had a store called Charlie's and all that other stuff.
He's been around a long time.
He's still around?
Yeah. He still got the comb up there.
Yep. That mother like a strip down there. Whole shed of road like a strip. Oh, I got a big tree.
And he got the money. Anyway, Jason Daddy got killed that way.
Pitching quarters or pitching nickels?
I don't know what they were pitching. They said he got killed over a nickel. That's what they said.
Where was he at?
On Elmwood somewhere. They used to pitch the nickels.
What, Woods and down the bird and down there on Market Street too?
No. I wasn't chasing niggas. I was chasing money.
Right. Who was down there gambling?
Everybody came together. Everywhere I went, everybody trying to get my money. I told you I wanted enough money. I ordered a brand new Buick Wildcat. A 1967 Buick Wildcat convertible. And I bought your mama a brand new, I had the Buick. It was a 67 when I bought it. I bought your mama a 70 Carolina Pontiac, red. And it was convertible.
She used to be down there too with Maddie.
No.
Maddie stayed in that apartment down there where she got killed at.
She was doing her thing. They know me.
So what year you go to the Army?
Huh?
What? Oh yeah, you said you went in '62.
Why I didn't go what?
No, I said you went to the Army in '62 and got out in '64.
Yeah, I was getting old when the president got killed. He was there to welcome us back home. That's when he got killed in Dallas.
It's about Kennedy.
Yeah.
So you was out there when he got changed?
Huh?
You was out there when he got killed?
Yeah, but we was having dismounted drill pass to review the president. And he got killed in Dallas. Riding in a convertible.
When he got hit, what y'all do?
Everybody quit and we went on strike. Not strike. We were just off for 2 or 3 days.
Okay. How far was you from the president when he got killed?
I was on the base. I was at Fort Hood, Texas, and you got, I'll say about 50 miles.
Oh, I thought you was like right there. Like,
No.
Yeah, right.
Mm-mm. It was about a 2-hour drive where you got killed. You got killed where my nephew was the police.
He shot that crib. Winning now. So you got down here in '64, you went straight to Mary Jones or you went to Market Street?
When I first got here, I went home. I got out of the cab and went home. And
Where was that at?
right in there where y'all go to the doctor.
Gurney?
No, on 14th Street.
You talking about Mary Jones?
No, I wasn't there. It was before they put Mary Jones there. It was houses.
Yeah. So Mary Jones wasn't built yet?
No,
I thought you said your uncle stayed in Mary Jones.
he did. That came later.
No. So when you started going on Market Street?
When I got out of service.
You said when you got out of service, you went to Mary Jones, so your uncle had to give you a Cadillac. That's what you told me back in the day. You said you was in Mary Jones, and your uncle or something gave you a Cadillac.
My uncle, the one I was living with, bought me 2 Cadillacs in his lifetime.
So which one you went to first, Mary Jones or Market Street?
Market Street, I used to go around there with the gamble. I was roaming.
Huh?
I was roaming there, and so was that boy there. What's his name?
Who? The Tree Man?
Huh?
The Tree Man?
No, that boy. Daddy just died.
Oh, you talking about Clint, Uncle Clint?
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah. CJ Daddy. He was down there gambling too.
I don't know what Clint did.
I know he sung though.
Huh?
I know he used to sing a lot. But Mark Street, they say when we talk to the old school cats, they like it's a city within its own town. It's like their own town. There's one guy, cause we had that Mark Street reunion last Sunday. We interviewed him. He was like, man, it was like how what you said, it was like their own town. It was like they had chickens down there, pigs.
Yeah, they had everything. Market Street.
Everybody from down south, so they brought that down south style down here, how it sounded like.
Market Street.
What you say?
Market Street was a bad street. Didn't too many people go down there.
I heard could nobody come down there.
Yeah,
Not for real, not the people at the top. At the top.
them jitterbugs didn't go.
This is out the trenches. This was before the projects and all that stuff was built. I heard it was, they caught a couple of bodies down there too. Railroad tracks.
No, Market Street was a bad street. But I was a bad boy. Because where I roamed, everybody roamed, Buffalo roamed. I was going down there for the money.
You said you ever ran the gambling spot with old girl.
Yeah. She run a card game, I run a dice game.
What was her name again?
May Liza.
May Liza.
Yeah.
She said she was a big woman, wasn't she?
Huh?
She said she was like a heavyset woman, wasn't she?
She very big. Big and black.
What was her last name?
I don't know what May Liza.
May Liza. Cause you said y'all worked on a base together, something like that.
Yeah, I brought a ball. She worked for me. She used to run the press machine. John was the supervisor, and I was the assistant supervisor. I run the machine, and I trained Clarence how to put the soap in them, and pull them, and put the clothes in dry, and that was that.
Got the last of the real OGs from down south. Got Money Man Clint and got B-Cat. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that. Best of two worlds. I got you, Daddy. Hello.
ain't gonna let you dog me around. And so I started carrying the gun. And I got busted with it. Goddamn police pulled it off of me, out of my belt. I had a brand new, that's when I had a brand new Ford. That's when I had that damn Ford. I bought a 66 in 65. It was just coming out. And I think I got the first one. It was bad, but it had a small engine. Billy was the reason I was wetting the gun when I go shooting crap.
What?
He was the reason I had the gun, because he get in there and he talk shit.
What are you talking about?
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy who? You from around here or down south?
Yeah, he all grew up in North Chicago.
Where's y'all at on Market Street?
No, the North Chicago. Project. Railjack, everywhere. Just like Jeff. He want to be like Chicago. And he is crazy. Hey, get out of here or some shit, but I told him, I said, hey, this is my wife. And the police, one of them yelled out at me and said, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna arrest you for disturbing the peace and battery or some shit. And I turned around and I left out. And then he started following me everywhere I went. At a bar. He come up in there telling everybody, I took his wife. They just looked. Didn't nobody say a damn thing. Me, I didn't get mad. I just said I wish he'd get the hell away from me. But I didn't get mad. And I know he didn't take nothing from me. I didn't want her in the first place because she was too dumb. And I was dumb. The one I should have married, but I married a day too long, quick. And that was Marie's mama. The day Marie's mama called me and told me she was pregnant with Marie, that was I had just got married about maybe 2 or 3 days. And then that's when all the hell started. Lloyd and his mama and some more sort of people worked there for the government, and they told me how she could get my money, because I had built up a lot of points with the government. Back in them days, I had built up like about, I'd say about maybe 20,000 in one thing and 10,000 in another, and they showed her how she could get that money, and she got it. And I didn't know nothing about it until I bought that motorhome. And I thought about it, I put in for it. And they told me, they sent me a check a long time ago, and it was 2 addresses. One of them was mine with the big check, and the other was a post office box in North Chicago with her box. She got both of them. And she got both of them checks. But people been trying to get me all my life. It ain't nothing new. It's just like I got this shit at my house, what I had, and all of it is paid for. I had the house paid for, my cars, everything paid for. She was telling me, go ahead on, go ahead on.
He died up there in that.
Huh?
He died up there in Zion.
She what?
He died in Zion.
Yeah, at
Over
that
that
council place.
Yeah.
And I told her to leave him alone. And she quit calling him and going on. And I closed my eyes and I told him, I said, baby brother, I'm with you all the way. And I caught his hand. And when he died, I had his hand. And we were like kites flying up in the air.
You talking about that dream?
Huh?
You talking about that dream you had?
It wasn't a dream. I wouldn't sleep.
So you and Dalvin was up at the hospital.
I know. I wouldn't sleep. I just closed my eyes. I wouldn't sleep. And I told him I was with him all the way. Whatever. I seen monsters and things, like monsters and a lot of people he had to go through with, and I was there with him fighting. And he was laughing. He was up higher than me. And he was laughing. And we broke a loose hand, and he just kept going on away, laughing. And that's when I came back. I wouldn't sleep, but I left. My soul left. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from the death of my people. Anime. She was my sister. And she was a Jehovah's Witness, that's what she was. And me, I was icon in her book. I was number one in her book. But she wouldn't do too much for me because of her husband. Oh, June didn't like me too much. He dealt with me because his wife was my sister. And I don't know. You ain't
Why he ain't like you?
Huh?
Why he ain't like you?
I don't know, really. Maybe it's because I was I looked like what he wanted to be, but he wasn't.
Basically, he was a hater.
Huh?
Basically, he was a hater.
No, everybody like that. Now, it's some, like I said, all the black women, every last one of them, including your mama, tried to abuse me, make me big, and then none of them do that. The nigga that took my mate, well, he didn't take her. He bought her, and she went with him because she didn't know nothing. The nigga was working them laundry, and he was giving her his whole paycheck. And his mama and her family was a person like Tina. If one of the kids doing something, they got to reverse and take care of them too, in their thing. And it was Floyd, Thomas. Now Thomas was sort of in between. And maybe that's why he's still living. And Floyd, he did. And Cooney, the mama, and they thought I was a big thing because I bought a brand, but like I said, I had money. I had a brand new 66 Ford. I bought it in 65, spank brand new. That's Ford, and I bought a 67 Buick Wildcat. That was brand new, convertible, green and black top, convertible top, and seats, and the body was green, dark green, money green or some shit.
Police been circling all day.
Huh?
The police been circling all day.
Yeah, that's his job.
Something must have happened. I ain't seen that many over here like that, back to back to back to back. They coming down the same streets.
Yeah.
Like they looking for somebody.
They got a law. I thought you know the police.
They be
See,
on
the
bullshit.
police got an area they work in, and that area is alleys, streets, they got runners. And they got one doing that everywhere. Ain't nothing left open. But the black is black area. It's the people.
And the Hispanics.
It's the people where people be hanging out at, black ones.
And the Hispanics took over.
Huh?
Most of all the black people gone. The Hispanics are all up in here.
Well, like I said, they're doing their job.
Yeah, exactly.
And man, really, God put it on a wall, brick wall, and man copied it off and written it, and he put in his say so. What you saying is good. It's your heart.
Yeah.
You got to have the right heart. You got potential.
Yeah.
You can't believe everything.
Exactly.
Somebody to say.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Because if you look at what it said in the Bible,
brain
yeah,
of your own,
yeah,
you have to know how to
exactly,
use it.
yeah.
But
That's what I do.
if your heart is right, you do a pretty good thing. You do a lot. You got weight on you.
They say God don't give you nothing that you can't handle.
Well, you can't handle it.
It's a process that I'm going through.
You can't handle it because you're living it now.
Yeah.
You got me. I'm supposed to be your daddy. You got Tina. That's supposed to be your woman. And you like her a lot. Like I like
grandbabies too.
You like that your mama. You like her like your mama. You like your mama a lot. But when it comes down to me, supposed to be your daddy, you know, I can't put it in words, but I got it in my head.
Yeah.
But where it always winds up at, back to my heart. What kind of heart you have?
Don't nobody see my heart. I got.
That's the potential you got right there. It's just, I got it. I liked it your mama. I loved your mama like you loved Tina. I took care of your mama like you take care of Tina, but in a different way.
Yeah.
I rode, your mama rode in Cadillac. I bought her a brand new bundle of Catalina Pony.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't drive it. She didn't drive that car like she drove the car that Bob Lee bought her. He bought her an old Oldsmobile. It was a nice one, convertible. It was a top line Oldsmobile. And she drove that like Star drive that white damn thing she got.
Yeah.
And anyway, that would mean that black woman was talking about in big words about.
But that lady that was right there?
Yeah. She is your witness. And you used the word smart. She's smart. She looked like she's a good woman.
Yeah.
You're a good woman, but I'm bigger. I'm better than. I'm a man. She a woman.
Right.
But that woman is. She know Calvin here. I told her about her. I told her I raised.
What's her name?
I don't know her name. But she
Talking about that skinny lady, one that had that little poodle.
Huh?
Talking about that black skinny lady that be having that poodle.
No.
Or that one that was over here the other day when it came out.
Yeah, standing right there at the door.
Yeah.
And she had a long black
Yeah, I know what you're talking
coat
about.
on.
I forgot her name though, yeah.
She a good woman. She's a smart woman.
That's what I say. I told you the other day. I said, I don't care if you a GD, Vice Lord, a Jehovah's Witness, a Christian, Muslim. I don't look at you for what you claim to be.
No.
I look at you as a man or a woman before anything.
Well,
that's what I do. That's how I judge you by your character, not because of your religion
I'm a man.
or your nation.
I'm a man.
Exactly.
I was born a man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I look at your character. You as a man or she as a woman. I don't care if you're a Jehovah's Witness, a Christian, a gangbanger. I don't care what you is. I look at your character, and I you know I judge upon you if I should deal with you or not, because you know I feed off your energy. Just because you a certain religion or you mess with a certain group of people, or you claim to be this and claim to be that, I overlook that. I look what type of person you is. My energy gonna feed and read off that person's energy, if that person negative or that person positive. This person, I can't, like you say, I can't explain it. I can feel it. I can sense it. You know how you just meet a person, but you never met them, but you can sense negative energy coming off of them, or you can sense positive energy coming off of them. You know what I'm saying? Animals got the same instinct. Babies got the same instinct. They can tell when some bad energy, and they can tell when it's some good energy and stuff. Like you get a baby, give it to a certain person, they get to crying like crazy because they feel the negative energy coming off of them. A dog or an animal or something, they sense a person that's evil or got bad intentions, they go crazy. But if they sense goodness in them, the animal's gonna bond with you. Babies they sense your energy good, they're gonna bond with you. If they sense anything negative, they gonna want to get away from it. And you can be around certain people and don't even know them, but you can feel their energy and tell if they negative people or if they positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can just feel it. I ain't gonna look at you and say, okay, you just like a bum, or he automatically negative, or this person G'd up, or this person he got money, or he a good person. No. I look beyond the material.
I got everything.
Yeah, I look beyond the material. I look beyond
what was told to me.
Yeah.
The world is mine. All I got to do is act.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's true. That's true. But you gotta see through the. You gotta cut the grass down so you can see the snakes.
I can see it all.
You gotta cut the grass down because sometimes you can't see the snakes because of the grass.
Right. All people not the same.
I know that. That's why you gotta start. You gotta tap in with your energy.
People come in here that way when the earth was made.
Yeah.
People that come in here when God made earth. Everybody was one. And them suckers got together and they started building.
Yeah.
And they build they went all the way up with that building.
Oh, see, that you talking about when you try to build the towers of heaven. See,
Yeah.
that what the Jehovah's Witnesses were talking about in the thing. And the guys straight down, they shut down and changed everybody's language and stuff so they can understand each other.
Yeah.
Now that was Jehovah's Witness. That's what I read in the Jehovah's Witness book. So obviously you read the Jehovah's Witness book.
Yeah.
Because that's what they talked about that extensively in the Watchtower.
Actually, I didn't read the Jehovah's Witness book. I got a Bible. I've been looking for it. The lesson be gave to me a long time ago.
I wish I had grandmama book.
I got it. I think that Bible.
No, mama said your mama had a big, like how them popes be having them big, thick, giant books. I want that. And they rare. You can't find it because it got all the information. It's kind of like the book of Enoch. It got all that information there that they took out the Bible. Because she said your parents usually said it. You said grandmama and granddad were Masons. 33 and 3rd. You said you were supposed to be a Mason, but mama, like I said, she told me she was a Baptist and she went with all that stuff because you said everybody in the family had to be a star. Yeah, everybody had to be a star.
You want to go around the block and let me smoke another cigarette?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you talking. It's like stores and shit and houses.
How far is it from Memphis?
Oh, it's about 30 or 40 miles from Memphis. It's like, Gurney, and it's a small town.
Small like Waukegan?
No, Waukegan, I think, bigger.
Damn. Well, you drive too fast, you'll pass up no Chicago, Waukegan.
The town has a grocery store, a movie theater, doctor's office, a bank, hardware store, furniture store, a gas station, and a bunch of little stores in a line.
You have no school out there?
Yeah, it's got a school right across, right on the other side of the street. Real big school. White folks, but now it's black and white. Yeah, Mustafa come out and, I don't need a truck that big. I told him that's my Cadillac. Because I got that truck driving from him. Because he rode in that truck. He didn't ride in the car. He always was in that damn truck. His wife drove the car.
Then granddad had some trucks?
Hmm?
Your daddy? Granddaddy?
Yeah. Yeah. He had a couple big old trucks. That big, real big one.
What they used to do?
Huh?
What they used to do?
Log.
Oh, logs, yeah.
Cutting trees. And I was trying to do it. And I couldn't handle it. Because it was too much for me. but I tried, and he sold that. And we had 2 pickup trucks, and that's when we started running ice, selling ice man. And I run that.
What Uncle Leo and Robin they were doing?
Walking the street, drinking pops.
They ain't go help Granddad with the ice.
No, I did it. I took care. Yeah, like I told you, I'm special. Yeah. I was about 9 to 10 years old, and I running the ice route, running the business. And when I left that, I started working for the mayor.
What you do for the mayor?
Hmm?
What you do for the mayor?
So, deliver furniture, pick up old furniture, hardware store, selling tires, and he had a storage store around the corner. I went around there and cleaned that up and set up a used furniture store. That was, I did it, selling used stuff to the black. Furniture, couches, washing machine, stove. I pick out the good ones and set them up and sell them.
What grandmama used to do? She used to stay at home.
Yeah, she was a housewife. She was a housewife. My daddy worked in a steel mill. He worked nights. That steel mill killed him too.
What, from the chemicals?
Yeah, the fire. Burn him up.
He had throat cancer.
Huh?
He had throat cancer.
Yeah, from the fire.
Oh, he got caught on fire?
No, he was working with fire.
Yeah.
Damn steel mill.
Diane Sue. Diane Sue there. If he got if that job did that, then y'all could have sued the hell out there. Or grandmama, somebody.
No, didn't nobody sue, but he got a lot of money. He got a lot of money out of it.
He sued.
I don't know what happened, but he had. See, my daddy couldn't read and he couldn't write. He had the X in his name, and he had a little. He didn't have a town. He had a store he went to, and the guy owned that store. Had a son, had an airplane, Paul Jr. He was getting my daddy money because my daddy told me when he died, go and talk to Paul Jr. They had a bank and everything up there by that stove. And when he died, I went. And they told me he didn't have nothing. But my daddy wasn't smart. And like I said, I don't think he could write his name. And the white people got his money. He had it in that bank. They kept it, Paul Jr.
Some white people.
Huh?
Some white people.
Yeah. Smart people.
Paul who?
Huh?
What's their last name? You said Paul Jr. What's their last name?
That Paul Jr. was his last name.
Yeah, so his last name was Junior.
He was a junior.
Paul is the first name.
Well, I don't know. All I know, Paul Jr.
What's his daddy's name?
Paul Barrett.
Who?
Paul Barrett.
Barrett.
Huh?
Barrett.
Paul Barrett. Well, see, them people, I was like 6 or 7 when I was dealing with them. And I didn't know too much about them. But we lived right down below the stuff. I was like 6, 7 years old. Because I remember we used to go shopping to the store in the wagon and 2 mules.
You don't come over here.
Huh?
I don't want to spray you with this stuff. I don't want to spray by your food. You don't want to come over here. I got something for him.
And she knows who I was from Jump Street. And she told me he's at home. Somebody was sick or died. And he at home worrying. And I told her, I said, I'll go get him. I left and went to his house. I went in the house. His first word, "Willie B, is that your hair?" I told him, I said, yes. And I told him, I said, why don't you put on some clothes and go uptown? And he followed me out the house. And he seen that truck sitting out there. Because that's all he drives, his truck. Surely. He gonna ask me, why you buy a big truck like that? You don't need a big old truck like that. I told him, I said, yeah. That truck cost me $50,000. And I went to the gas station. And I came back through there. And when I got uptown, I seen him walking, going around to the store I used to run.
Say out to Milford.
That what?
The town, Milford, whatever, Tennessee.
That what?
the name of the town. You didn't say Memphis, you said Milford or something.
Mufford.
Mufford, yeah.
Mufford. M-U-N-F-O-R-D. He might be, if he lived as long as his dad lived. He ain't dead yet. He like me. Still getting around. But everybody in that town know me. Back then, well, slavery was ending. And then white folks used to tell me, you black, but you didn't. Because I carried myself different. I dressed like they did. I wore khakis then. Starched and pressed khakis and a white shirt. I always dressed like that. All my life. Like I said, when I was born, my mama always put me number one. I didn't know how to go in there, but
Brandon, do you have any questions?
no, you didn't have any question.
Once the procedure, because we need to biopsy a couple spots, lymph nodes, procedure may last about an hour, hour and a half. So after the procedure is done, you're going to be monitored here. So after we're done talking, I'm going to take you back out there. You'll just wait for a bit, then somebody will take you into one of the pre-op rooms over here. And then the nurses will get you checked in and everything. And then after the procedure, you'll be brought back out and you'll stay in that room. They'll keep an eye on you. If you're doing okay, if your breathing is okay, then you'll be able to go home. This procedure, sometimes after the procedure, you can have like a cough, you can have some phlegm coming out, you may see some specks of blood here and there, but that resolves in a day or two. If it worsens, then you have to, then that's not right, and you have to be seen in an emergency room.
Right.
But it's all minimized, really, because it doesn't like those symptoms don't last very long. The cough and all that, it settles down usually. Yeah, very rarely does it get worse. You get a chest X-ray after the procedure as well, just to make sure that both your lungs are inflated okay. And Dr. Chipur, he's going to be the pulmonologist. He's also going to be in on the case.
Okay.
In case there is a need to do any blood transfusions, do we have your permission to do that? If for some reason we need to give you some more blood, would you be okay with that? I don't anticipate the need, but we have to ask you from beforehand.
What's that now?
Blood transfusion, if you need some blood.
They give me blood before.
Yeah, so are you okay if for some, God forbid, we need to give you some blood? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
What's your thought process right now?
Your thought process
What do you
go through
thinking?
your mind right now.
What are you thinking?
Where I'm going,
Mm-hmm.
getting out of here.
And yeah, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's not the best news. But you know, you're in the driving seat. You can choose what you want to do. Okay. And whatever the result is from the test, everything we take into account. Everything, the other medical conditions you have, your age, whether you'll be able to tolerate the treatments and all that. And then ultimately it's for you to decide what you want to do. Okay? Like what you're comfortable with, what you're accepting to want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How long will it take? Cause I haven't eaten and I want something to eat. At least something to drink. Something.
So the procedure can cause some nausea, so it's not recommended that you eat or drink right now. Just hang on for a bit. It's about 10:20 right now. I think you're set to go around 11 o'clock. So they'll take you in around 11 o'clock. Right up, I think we're done. The nurses should take you into one of the rooms soon, and then by 11 o'clock you should be in the operating room.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's not very long. 10:20. All right?
I get weak when I don't eat something.
Yeah.
Drink.
Right.
I haven't eaten or drink nothing since 10 o'clock last night.
Since 10 o'clock last night? Okay. All right. I'll get you up now.
Happy Thanksgiving. Wish my mom was here. But my niece pulled up here in Racine, Shanuga. Should have behind Shannon. Brought daddy out. It's our first time up here. You know. I messed my plate. I lost 20 pounds. I was about getting that right back. Got my demonstration, you know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. Good chance to be in my message.
Starting May 8th, you could be appearing at the Belle Isle Silver Jubilee. May 12th, grand opening, Milky Chevrolet. May 19th,
Yeah. But you know, chilling with family.
St. Stephen's.
I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Deuces.
At least it's good.
I told you. Thank you,
You're welcome. You're, a little more. A lot more.
It'll come down.
Yeah.
So, geez. Mr. Smith, I'm just gonna wiggle your hip here a little, okay? Okay, honey, you're good. So, right here. And I just want to touch lower because I know I'm gonna get overlap. So,
Tonight, 1-3 Northwest Indiana indicates he also rested
it begs of interest. The Texas-based company files a lawsuit against Chicago for the reason way transportation city drop-off orders is discriminatory.
Illinois lawmakers vote to allow assault weapon registration rules to take effect. New reaction from Governor Pritzker on the progress made.
And still on the battle of the smartphones. A new leader emerges.
On Medicare, have diabetes? With a freestyle defibrillator system, lower your glucose as they're attended. No finger sticks needed. Now covered by Medicare for more people managing diabetes. Visit freestylelibre.us/Medicare.
Put all the cranes up in there.
What?
Put all the cranes in your coffee.
I am accomplishing.
This is cranes.
So I'm doing all I can.
Oh, big guy.
Next to bridge the moment.
I'm looking for it.
Four. Four.
Football in there. No one that ball.
All I do is take it. All I do is take it.
Everybody just got their tray. You 30 minutes early. Everybody just got their tray 30 minutes early. Yeah.
Talk to your doctor before stopping or skipping or delaying Prolia, as spinal and other fractures have occurred. Serious side effects like low blood calcium, serious infections which could be hospitalization,
How many
skin problems,
trees
and severe
on
bone joint or muscle pain have occurred.
I have so much more to accomplish.
Talk to your doctor about Prolia.
This shit right here.
Everything's painful twice.
I put 3 in you today. That's what you got.
But this time, fans can think about make a miss at millions. And right now, new customers bet $5 get $150 in bonus points. Should I go? I'm doing the kick again. You're gonna miss, Crook. Bet $5 get $150 in bonus bets. Enter the Decimal 2 live Super Bowl Sunday. Make a free pick now on FanDuel.
System cost was brutal, I bet. Can I even believe it? It's really alright. It's something we can use too. What's your new Wi-Fi password? Your decision? But you should do something stronger and code it. That's a really tight spot. I just hate parallel market. Anyway, the viewing condition built around you. All of you. Get 1.9% APR on select good SUV models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $1,750 purchase allowance. Plus, no
Need a
monthly
spoon
payments
over
for
here?
90 days.
Need a spoon in here? Put a straw in here?
No.
Payment ramp now are here to
Oh,
stay.
Lord.
I know family members use our stairlift, ramp, and even backing equipment, and it's made a huge difference in their lives. We can make that a reality for you as well with solutions for the entire home. Scan our QR code now or call us at 877-700-RAMP.
And then on June 4th, the Blackhawks are in Buffalo, Northwestern, host Maryland, and we've got scouting
No,
results
sit
of this
somewhere
year.
down so you don't waste
Tonight
it.
at
Drag.
10:30 on June.
What about it up and up?
Mending roads during the holiday shopping month of December. Company reports retail sales increased by 0.6% from November to last month. Sales online and
What does that mean?
clothing and
That's
accessories
it.
went up. But
Sounds
furniture and
good.
home furnishings business saw a
Yeah.
drop. Restaurant sales unchanged. Economists expected consumers to cut back on spending in the final 3 months of last year.
A new breed of self-driving cars hitting the road in Sin City. German companies putting in self-driving cars in all
How
states.
is you gonna choke
These
on
aren't
some
the
salt?
usual in Texas. These cars are driven remotely by what the company calls teledrivers. When it picks you up, you take the wheel. After you leave, the teledriver takes over again. The German startup Vague has been using his teledriving service on European roads, but Las Vegas is the first U.S. city to get them. Because teledrivers may work better than robo-taxis.
Apple is officially the top smartphone seller in the world. The company passed Samsung in 2023. That's according to a report from the International Data Corporation, ending Samsung's 12-year run as #1. Apple commanded 20% of the smartphone market share last year. Experts say global inflation impacted the sales of many top brands, as well as legal effects of the pandemic in some markets like China.
Amazon's investigating a regional sports network owner.
That's soft.
Diamond broadcast games from 37 professional sports teams.
I know it's soft, but that's why I don't eat it.
That filed bankruptcy last week. Amazon will make an initial investment of $115 million to provide access to local team content.
So there's no season on it, either like that. There's no season on it, either like that.
And Cardinals still needs to be approved by bankruptcy court.
Aldi is getting rid of plastic shopping bags at all of its grocery stores. The chain CEO says it becomes the first major retailer in the U.S. to discontinue plastic bags at all of its 2,300 stores. Purpose is to promote a better environment by eliminating the use of plastic bags and encouraging customers to bring their own reusable ones. Single eye look outside. WGN Evening News continues right after this.
Cool. Turn straight. We got one that's soft. Being daddy that soft, mushy like food. So he ain't really been eating. So I gotta run up there to Popeye and grab some shit. I told that nurse, he eats solid food. Because he ain't got no teeth with dentures, he still can chew. Down gums and sharpen teeth with regular teeth. Shit. Daddy don't complain. Shit. Nobody don't take my damn park space when I get back. But run up here to Popeye. I'll let y'all ass in a minute. Back at the message. Deuces.
The director behind the new docu-series You Are What You Eat, and we'll have a performance from Hubble's Cookie Party tomorrow, 4 to 10.
The entrance to the dungeon is a moss-covered door. You manage to open it, only to find yourself face-to-face.
So put the card in your thing, right? That put the card in your bag, right? You call me, do you put my card in there? Right there.
The ogre is amused by your joke and allows you to pass. Right by, I like it too.
How about the wedding plans, Howard?
Great.
Spent 5 hours last night at Macy's registering for gifts. Looks like I'm finally gonna have that darling little earthenware American station I've always
Way
wanted.
too damn much.
See, this is the good thing about having a girlfriend 9,000 miles away. I can spend my nights doing whatever I want. Like playing nerd games with us and then taking a suspiciously long shower. Maybe. We enter the dungeon. You see a dragon.
So we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we walk into a dungeon and see a dragon. Not a little on the nose. When you play Chutes and Ladders, do you complain about all the chutes and all the ladders? You're gonna eat that whole pie? Maybe. Why not? Who do I have in my life to watch my figure for? God, don't you watch Bridget Jones again? Oh, it's just everybody's got someone. Shannon's with Amy. Howard's getting married. You're dating my sister. Now that Howard's getting married, maybe it wouldn't play one of his old girlfriends for you. You know who I blame for my loneliness? The United States of America. Your movies and your TV shows promise street favorite beautiful blonde women with big bazookas. Eat another pie on your own bazookas.
Leave it in there. I'll be open.
Straight to my hips. Gentlemen, please focus that you're facing a fire-breathing dragon. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Because you don't have a girlfriend? Oh, good lord. That becomes the reason I'll play Dungeons and Dragons and get in serious trouble.
When you turn it to the side, you need this right here.
Minute. You'll come all the way up until 12.
You cool like that?
Yeah.
Gucci? You cool?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I gotta make sure my posture, I gotta chop all these pills up, you know what I'm saying? On this thing right here, make sure it's good and fill them out. Get the stuff on there. So. Run out of pills, so I'll be having to do all that. Some stuff on in the crock pot, some chicken legs, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're good. That's what I do on a regular basis, daily. But love my pop. Everybody take care of your parents while you still got them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're old. 100.
This is for my DJ that come from that club. Ripping needles on the table, making records walk. We ain't turning shit down till the party end.
I kick my body away, handstand.
Come a real DJ that be scratching and cutting with their hands on fire, had the whole party jumping. From a real motherfucker, Yachty DJ X, Mad Max, DJ Gold, no dread and flex. On the record still cutting like Chainsaw Master. Cross fake mixing shit like the great jam master. Since 1983 I've been King Day One.
Here it go, here it go, here it go.
Representing all my G's and my niggas in the pen. Big boy, Mob, Kirk Park, Sin City Kings. Man, fuck, can't take my crown cause I still spit fire.
I won't stop rocking till I retire. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Motherfucker, break dancing in your face, pop locking, body rocking, tick tocking, 808 bass dropping. This the battle of the fittest, and niggas ain't playing. No respect for the body, niggas like a slave. He just screwed up the beats as he broke it down. Trying to screw up the game in a slow-mo style. Bandana cardboards in the big boom box. All we needed floor jamming, y'all gon' pop lock. Block parties off the chain and it brought it together. Duplex to the set, west side, we never had no yellow envelopes filled with weed and hash. $10 nowadays, niggas selling for half. Better be on the square in the basement party. Come on, folks, ain't no joke, mighty like nobody. Sin City versus Mob, squab every day in Wall Kick in North Chicago. Niggas didn't play that shit.
Check out the method as he cuts these
rock shows since the 80s, niggas deep on the stage. I had hoes in the day, bitches screaming my name. Soft niggas throwing roses, but I threw out rubbers. Broke as hell, pan sagging from my pipe, motherfucker. I'm a rapper that shit back in 86. Before my time, my prime, I'm still the shit. Younger mics when I'm done, disappearing in smoke. Niggas dying over Jordan, we started coke. We the legend of this council in criminal law. Walk side full deck and simply raw. Hard Posse, BCP, I see Roger Lee, T-Mac, J-Rock, Money, Ty, Jackie B. I made the crowd throw the steps when they sang my chord, yelling gangsta, vice lord. Then the ride broke out, I was banned for shows. Promoter see us coming, you already know, stupid.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. You don't like how I'm living? Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
This is for my DJ that come from that club. Ripping needles on the table, making records wop. We ain't turning shit down to the party end.
I kick my body away, hand.
Come on, real DJ that be scratching and cutting with their hands on fire, had the whole party jumping. From a real motherfucking Johnny DJ X, Mad Max, DJ Gold, Lord Dread, Flex. On the wood still cutting like Chainsaw Master. Cause fake and mixing shit like the Great Jam Master. Since 1983, I've been King Day One.
Here it go, here it go, here it go.
From a sitting on my G's and my niggas in the pen. Been boys, mob, club, rock, Sin City Kings. Man, fuck, take my crown, cause I still spit fire.
As he cuts these jams. My voice is your choice as the hottest wax. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. The half coming out sounding so similar. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Cause where I'm at, if you're soft, you're lost. Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Can't cope, you should've broke because I ain't no
motherfuckers break dancing in your face, pop locking. Body rocking, tick-tocking, 808 bass dropping. This the battle of the winners, and niggas ain't playing. No respect for the body, niggas like a slave. Just groove of the beat as he drove it down. Took the food up the game in the slow-mo style. Bandana cowboys in the big boom box. All we needed for a Johnny Job, gon' pop lock. Block parties off the chain and it brought us together. Duplex to the set, west side whenever. Having yellow envelopes, it was weed in hands. $10 nowadays, niggas sell them for half. Better be doing square, ain't no basement party. Come on, folks, ain't no joke mighty like nobody. Sin City versus mob, squad every day. Ball kicking, no Chicago, a nigga didn't play that shit.
Out the method as he cuts these jams. The blood parties in the projects and on my block. Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams. You can hear our sound, four blocks and blocks. Check out the method as he cuts these jams. Motherfucker say
I rock shows since the 80s, niggas deep on the stage. I had hoes in the game, screaming my name. Soft niggas throwing roses, but I threw out brothers. Broke as hell, pan sagging from my pipe, motherfucker. I'm a rapper that shit back in 86. Before my time, with my rhymes, I'm still the shit. Younger mics when I'm done, disappearing in smoke. Niggas dying over Jordan, started coke. We the legend of this council in criminal law. Walk side full deck and simply raw. How I Posse, BCP, I see Roger Lee, T-Mac, J-Rock, Money, Ty, Jackie B. I made the crowd throw their steps when they sang my chord, yelling gangsta, vice lord. Then the ride broke out, I was banned for shows. Promoter see us coming, you already know.
check out the method as he cuts these jams.
You know and I know I feel some more funky shit.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
We rock up on the mic, we rock the mic.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Stop him in his tracks, show him that I am ruthless.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
hit the studio, cause I'm paid.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Put in work to shed tears for my dead peers.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Pimpin' hoes and clacking a grip like my name was Dolomite.
Check out the method as he cuts these jams.
Never thought that hit